Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers, where we react to music that we grew up with from the 60s to the 90s. And my name is Tammy. It's Wednesday afternoon, and I'm not normally on Wednesday, but I didn't get to do a Tammy's twofer last night because I was working out in the yard and was working way too late. And when I got in, I was just too tired to get anything set up. So I'm going to do the Tammy's twofer today on Wednesday afternoon and will not be on this evening. Now tomorrow night we'll be back on to play your guys' request and also the winner of the most views, which I'm going to shout out to that person now, and that is Judy. She won with her birthday request. She won with the 1971 Me and Bobby McGee by Janis Joplin. She got 156 views, so way to go, Judy. So Judy, if you can get me a request sent in, we'll play that tomorrow night. And then we'll play a couple others of your guys' requests as well. And then we will not be back on the channel until Sunday night. We're not going to be on the 4th or the 5th. We're having a huge party out here at our house on the 5th. And I'm going to go celebrate with everybody else on the 4th. Though we get started, we have a lot of people on the channel that are from across the pond that don't celebrate the 4th of July because this is a United States thing. And so I'm just going to read a little bit about the 4th of July because that's what our twofer is going to be tonight. I'm going to play a couple songs that have to do with the 4th of July or our independence. Okay, we celebrate the 4th of July or Independence Day in the U.S. to commemorate the adoption of the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776 by the Continental Congress. This document declared the 13 American colonies as independent from Great Britain. It's a day for parades, fireworks, and family gatherings to celebrate the freedoms and values of the United States. And for those of us that were young or that are my age or older, if you remember back in 1976, we celebrated 200 years of that freedom, and there was a lot of stuff out at the time. Because this was July 4th of 1776. So we've been celebrating this for over 200 years now. So anyway, the first song that I'm going to play is actually called 4th of July, and it's one that I played last year as well. But every time I hear this song, it's just a 4th of July song for me. It's the one I just go to when I'm thinking about the 4th of July. And it's not in our range. It's a 2005 song, but I'm going to play it anyway. And this song is by Shooter Jennings, which is Waylon Jennings and Jesse Coulter's son. So a lot of you may know this song. I've always loved it, and we're just going to get to it. We're doing the 2005 4th of July by Shooter Jennings.
With the morning burning red on the canvas in my head, painting a picture of you and me, driving across country in a dusty old RV, just the road and its majesty, and I'm looking at you with the world in the rear view. You were pleasing me, sitting in the front seat, looking at me, telling me you love me and you're happy to be with me on the 4th of July. The sun sang low to the stereo, couldn't take no more of that rock and roll, so we put on the little George Jones to be with me on the 4th of July.
I'm going to stop this song for a minute. Actually, 4th of July was when Chuck and I had our first date with each other many years ago, like 35 years ago. We've been married almost 30, but this was our first date, was on the 4th of July. So it's always just been a special holiday to us as well. But we're just going to get back to the song. It is a little bit out of our range, but it's always one that I think about when 4th of July comes. We're doing the 2005 4th of July by Shooter Jennings, and we'll talk more about Shooter Jennings and this song when we get finished with it.
Couldn't take no more of that rock and roll, so we put on a little George Jones and just sang along, sang in the silence that we share. You were pretty as can be, sitting in the front seat, looking at me, telling me you love me and you're happy to be with me on the 4th of July. You sung a stranglehold to the stereo, couldn't take no more of that rock and roll, so we put on a little George Jones and just sang along.
Oh, I loved it, loved it, loved it. And even though it's a country song, he had a lot of influences that were rock and rollers, like David Bowie, Pink Floyd, Leonard Skinner, Hank Williams Jr., Nine Inch Nails, Guns N' Roses, Marilyn Manson, and Rage Against the Machine. I'm not sure what that says, but anyway, let's see what they have to say about Shooter Jennings here. His real name is Waylon Albright Shooter Jennings. He's an American musician and Grammy Award-winning record producer. He is the son of country singers Waylon Jennings and Jessie Coulter, and in a career spanning 3 decades, Jennings has explored a variety of musical genres. Shooter made his debut with the single 4th of July on his 2005 album called Put the O Back in Country on Universal South Records, which peaked at number 22 on the Billboard Country charts. He has put out several albums up through 2018 that I can see out there. Okay, and then how he got his nickname, his mother said it was because they were into all these westerns and, guns and stuff like that. But Dad said, or Waylon said, he gave him the name Shooter because when he was born, Shooter sprayed a nurse before anyone could get a diaper on him. And he says he likes his mom's version of of why they called him Shooter, but he likes his dad's version even better because he thinks that's probably the real way that things happened. So anyway, guys, this is we're doing Tammy's 2 for Tuesday on a Wednesday, and we're playing a couple 4th of July songs because we're not going to be on Friday or Saturday night. Tomorrow night we'll be back on with your guys' requests, and so I wanted to be sure to get the 2 4th of July songs out last night, so we're getting them out today. Anyway, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We're close to 3,000. We need about 16 more subscribers to get to that to get to 3,000 subscribers. So I want to thank everybody who's subscribed. It's free to subscribe, so if you like the channel, like the music, be sure to go out there and subscribe. And you can consider becoming a member, and you can read about that underneath the video as well. So be sure to hit subscribe on your way out. Be sure to hit like underneath the video. That helps push it out into the algorithm. We're going to go for now. We'll be back in a few minutes with the second song, and peace out.